I love this town because of you. Give me you. Give me all of your love and I'll give you all of mine because this town is ours because we are this town. Give me you.
It's one thing as a poet to like carry these things that are heavy or funny, beautiful, bizarre.
You should know.
You're so open and raw that you can like feel everything everybody else is feeling.
I get high sometimes. It's not a hip-hop battle. I mean, I guess it could be, but nobody makes it that.
If he's an entertainer, he'll ham it up. If he's an actor, he will keep his fingers.
People are spilling their emotions on stage, you know, for you.
Fear, festering infectious blackness in the bloodstream, you trembled.
Poetry is so much emotion, it's just so powerful. You just can't like go see poetry and be like, oh, that's alright. You just go and you're just like, oh my god, that's exactly what I'm feeling right now.
And they might say anything, and that's what people need, is somebody that will say anything. And that's why slam poetry is very important.
It takes a long time to make love to someone who hates themselves. To be on stage is a borderline out-of-body experience.
When the rain outside drops off and takes everyone who was
You're really
with it except for me and the information man.
kind of lifted out of yourself.
The way I want to be, need to be in the moment.
It's a really powerful experience. It's a really strong high.
Hold your fingers up. 2 fingers if your hands are.
And at the end of the day, a slam poetry show, I mean, you mentally, emotionally, if it's good, have been drugged through the dirt and have been sent to the heavens. And some of the stuff that is sad about me will make me cry when you have to relive that experience. This is what the cigarette said at the grave of his ex-lover. Well, I never meant to be your addiction, your only moment of peace or your everyday routine, but you never learned to love me lightly.
The crazy part about it is to take this thing that you have inside of you, like rip it out of your chest, like smear it still beating and bleeding all over a page, and then get up and read it in front of people.
But babe, you had to know I was dangerous. I've got warning labels tattooed on my packaging.
What I write about is very personal to me. I have poems about every single girl who's ever broke my heart.
And it was the talk of the town when the nice Christian girl started dating the boy, and they said, who had venom in his blood.
I hadn't seen my father for about 5 years when it happened, so it didn't seem real or anything like that.
And sometimes I wonder if I was just your little symbolic act against the system or your mother or whatever in an attempt to prove you were the one in control of your life.
He like killed himself and it was like really crazy and kind of fucked everything up. He picked the most convenient fucking time to do it.
I guess we should have known everything that catches fire eventually burns out. I wonder why we ever thought the laws of nature didn't apply to us because numbers still have to obey the equation.
You know, the sins of our fathers and the inheritance of our blood is so heavy.
You're not exactly a victim, and I'm nothing more than I was made to be. But I am sorry.
My father was a really interesting person. He was afraid of so much.
So to my next lover, I will be direct and honest as a hammer falls on a pistol, so that when we again have burned for each other until both of us are ash, I will be able to walk away from this not feeling so guilty.
Kind of was a catalyst for making a conscious decision to be better.
And I know wherever it is that you are going, you will never again get fooled by the man who uses a smokescreen to hide who he really is.
When that happened, it kind of changed me in the sense that decided that I wasn't going to continue being afraid of anything anymore.
Let's call it progress. Let's call it the goodbye that should have happened a long time ago. The smoke slowly rising from the match. It's about being 19 and breaking up and, you know, feeling like you were the poisonous party in the relationship at the end of it and learning your lessons from it.